Stop! Don't delete the default cube. Today we're transforming this boring block into this cute stylized character. It's a fast, beginner-friendly workflow, perfect for your first indie game assets. Let's get to it! First things first, let's clean the scene. Select the camera and the light and delete them. Goodbye distractions. Now select the cube, go to the Modifier tab, and add a Subdivision Surface modifier. Set it to 2 levels for now, just to give us enough geometry to play with. Press Tab to enter Edit mode, then press Ctrl and R and scroll your mouse wheel to add 2 loop cuts. Click to confirm. Now let's shape the body. We want something cute, alien, and egg-like, because eggs are always friendly. Go to Front View, then press Alt and Z to enable X-ray mode, so we can select both front and back vertices. Press 1 to switch to Vertex Select mode. Select all the vertices at the very top, press S to scale them down a bit, then G plus Z to move them slightly upward. Now select the loop cut just below the top, scale it up a little, and move it up with G plus Z. Next, select the loop cut near the bottom and scale it outward until we get a smooth, egg-shaped silhouette. Quick optimization tip, we don't actually need that much geometry yet. Go back to the modifier module and reduce the level from 2 to 1. Much cleaner, much happier viewport. And there we go, a simple, clean base mesh, ready to become our cute, stylized alien. Let's keep shaping our alien. First things first, hover your mouse over the Subdivision Surface modifier and press Ctrl plus A to apply it. No going back now, commit to the mesh. Since our character is perfectly symmetrical and we like working smart, not hard, let's add a mirror. Go to Edit mode, enable X-ray mode, select all the faces on the left side, press X and delete the faces. Now head to the Modifier tab, add a mirror modifier, and don't forget to turn clipping on. This saves lives. Mesh lives. Alright, let's carve the mouth. Press 3 to switch to Face Select mode. Select these 2 faces here, press I to inset them, and then press B to remove the boundary. Select the inset faces, press X, choose Faces, and delete them. Boom! Mouth hole unlocked. Now we shape it. Press 1 for Vertex Select mode, select a vertex, and press G plus G to slide it smoothly into position. Keep sliding and adjusting the vertices until the mouth looks cute, not cursed. Take your time here. Mouth shape sells character. Next up, eye holes. Select these 4 faces, press I to inset them, press B, this time we keep the boundary, then press X and delete the faces. Press 2 for Edge Select mode, Alt-click to select the edge loop around the eye hole, right-click and from Loop Tools, choose Circle. If you don't see it, yes, you need to enable Loop Tools first. Now press S to scale the eye hole down, R to rotate it slightly. From Side View, press G to move it forward a bit, rotate it slightly again for depth. Back to Front View, fine-tune the position with G. Nice! Clean holes, clean topology, and our alien is officially starting to stare back at us. Let's prep our alien for the next steps. Think of this as giving the mesh a gym membership. First, go to the Modifier tab and add a Solidify modifier. Set the offset to 0, then change the thickness to around 0.2. Instant shell. No hollow alien problems here. Now press Ctrl plus 2 to add 2 levels of subdivision surface. Right-click on the mesh and choose Shade Smooth, because blocky aliens are so last century. Next, we'll clean up the eye holes and the mouth edges. Add a bevel modifier and move it above the subdivision modifier. Order matters, Blender is very sensitive. Change the angle to around 65 degrees. Now slowly reduce the amount until the edges feel sharp but not razor blade dangerous. We want stylized, not metal concert. At this point, we need to apply a few things. Apply the mirror, solidify, and bevel modifiers. Yes, all 3. Since we still want symmetry, because we value our time, go into Edit mode, select everything on the left side, and delete it. Then add a mirror modifier again, drag it above the subdivision modifier, and don't forget to turn clipping on. Perfect. Clean edges, solid shape, and our alien is now officially ready for the fun stuff. First, we'll create the arm. Press 3 to go to the side view. Select these 4 faces on the side of the body, press I to inset them, then X and delete the faces. Press 2 for Edge Select mode, Alt plus click to select the edge loop around the hole, right-click and from Loop Tools choose Circle. From the front view, press R to rotate it, G to move it into position. Press E to extrude the arm, then R to rotate it slightly. Press S plus Y to scale it down on the Y-axis, then press F to fill the end. Press 1 for vertex select mode. Select this vertex, then Shift-select this one and press J to join them. Add a loop cut here with Ctrl plus R, move it closer to the body with G, scale it down a bit with S, then rotate it slightly with R. Press 3 for face select mode. Select the top faces, press E to extrude them, then S to scale. Now select the bottom faces, E to extrude, and S to scale them down. Instant stylized arm. Select the vertices at the end of the hand, press G to move them into position, and R to rotate a little. Nothing too realistic. We're making a friendly alien, not an anatomy textbook. Now let's move on to the legs. Select 4 faces at the bottom, press I to inset them, then delete the faces. Select the edge loop, right-click, choose Circle from Loop Tools, press R to rotate, S to scale it up a bit, and G to move it into position. Press 1 to go to the front view, rotate it slightly with R, then select these vertices and use G to move them until you get a nice smooth curve. Select the edge loop again, press E to extrude the leg downward, S to scale it down, and finally F to fill the bottom. And just like that, arms, legs, and one giant step closer to alien domination. Now let's give our alien some ears, because hearing space gossip is important. First, we'll make a little alien ear. Select 4 faces at the top, press I to inset them, then X and delete the faces. Select the edge loop, right-click, and from Loop Tools, choose Circle. Press 7 for top view, then R to rotate it slightly. Rotate it again with R. Select these vertices, press O to turn on proportional editing, then G to gently move them to create a nice curve. Now loop select the whole, press E to extrude, then S to scale. At the end, we want a sphere-like shape, so press E to extrude once more, then F to fill it. Add a loop cut in the middle, press S to scale it up so the ear becomes nice and round. Add a support loop near the outer edge, and do the same near the bottom where it connects to the head. Select all the vertices on the sphere part and press S to scale it up slightly. Instant, cute alien ear. Now let's make the teeth. Add a cube. This will be our alien's teeth, surprisingly important for a creature with no lips. Press G to move it aside. Go to Edit mode, select the top face, and delete it. Press S plus Y to scale it down a bit, then Ctrl 2 to add subdivision. Press S to scale it down again. Back in Edit mode, press A to select everything, then G plus Z to move it down so the origin sits at the top center of the teeth. Right-click and shade Smooth. This makes scaling and rotating much easier later. Press S to scale it down again, G to move it into position. Add a mirror modifier and choose the body is the mirror object. Now press Alt-D to duplicate, G to move it down, R to rotate, G to reposition, and S to scale it down. Repeat this process, Alt-D, rotate, scale, move until the teeth wrap nicely around the mouth. Take a moment here and adjust them carefully. Good teeth placement can turn a scary alien into a cute one. Now let's clean things up and add the final touches. This is where the alien really comes alive. First, to improve the eye holes, go to Edit mode and add a loop cut around each eye. Select the edge loop around the eye, press Alt-E and choose Extrude Faces along normals. This gives the eye holes a much cleaner, more intentional look. Now let's add the eyes. Yes, the alien finally gets to see. Add a UV sphere, and from the appearing panel, set both vertices and segments to 8. Press slash to enter isolation mode. Scale it slightly on the Z-axis with S plus Z, then press Ctrl 2 to add 2 levels of subdivision. Press G and move it to the side for now, then right-click and choose Shade Smooth. Scale it down with S, rotate it using R plus X plus 90, then press Ctrl A and apply rotation and scale. Trust me, this saves headaches later. Now press G and place the eye into position. Go to Side View, then use G and S to fine-tune the size and placement until it sits perfectly in the socket. Add a mirror modifier and choose the body as the mirror object. Boom! Instant second eye. Finally, let's polish everything up. Select the edge loops around the eye holes, right-click, and from Loop Tools, choose Circle to clean their shape. Then select the loop faces around the mouth, press Alt-E, and extrude faces along normals to give the mouth more depth. And great! Your stylized alien is fully modeled and officially ready for the next stage. But before that, I'd like to ask you for a quick favor. If you find this tutorial helpful, hit like, share it with a friend, and subscribe. That helps me a lot. Now let's bring this alien to life by adding some materials. In the top right corner, switch your viewport to Material Preview. Then, drag the bottom panel up and change it from Timeline to the Shader Editor. Quick reminder, for this workflow to work properly, make sure the Node Wrangler add-on is enabled. Let's start with the body material. Select the body and click New. We're going for a smooth gradient look, so press Shift-A and add a gradient texture. Now, press Ctrl-T to automatically add the texture coordinate and mapping nodes. Take the color output from the gradient texture and drag it into empty space. From the search panel, add a color ramp. Connect the color ramp to the base color of the principled BSDF. Now, the fun part, shaping the gradient. Play with the rotation values in the mapping node until the gradient placement feels right. Grab the left handle on the color ramp, move it slightly toward the middle, and tweak the rotation again to lock in the look. Add another handle, then change the right handle color to a nice yellow and drag it closer to the center. Keep adding handles, adjusting their colors and positions until you end up with a smooth, rainbow-like gradient across the body. If it looks colorful and a little weird, perfect. That means it's working. Now let's control the roughness. Grab the vector output from the mapping node and drag it into empty space. From the search panel, add a noise texture. Connect it to a color ramp, and to preview it, press Shift-Control-Click on the color ramp. Play with the scale, detail, and roughness values until it looks right. For me, 30 scale, 2 detail, and 0.5 roughness worked best, but feel free to experiment. Finally, drag the left handle of the color ramp toward the middle and change its color from pure black to a dark gray. Then press Shift-Control-Click on the principled BSDF and connect the color ramp output to the roughness input. And just like that, our alien skin finally has some personality.
All right, let's finish things up with the final materials and a simple render setup. Start by selecting one of the teeth. Add a new material and simply reduce the roughness. Shiny alien teeth are always a good idea. Dental care matters, even in space. Now select one of the eyes. Add a new material, change the base color to a light yellow, and lower the roughness to make it nice and glossy. Go into Edit mode, add a loop cut right in the middle of the eye. Select these 16 faces in the center, then in the material slots, click the plus button, hit Assign, then click New. Change the base color to a dark color and reduce the roughness. This will be the pupil. Next, select the faces around the pupil. Again, go to the material slots, click Plus, hit Assign, then New. Change the base color to a green color for that alien vibe, and once more, reduce the roughness. Congrats, your alien can now actually see. Probably. Now let's move to the camera and lighting. Press Shift-A and add a camera. Press numpad 0 to enter camera view. From the top menu, go to View, Navigation, find Fly or Walk Navigation, right-click it, and add it to your quick favorites. Now you can press Q, select it, and smoothly walk or fly around the scene to find a nice cinematic angle. Once the camera looks good, add a light. Place it on the right side, rotate it toward the character. From top view, move it slightly forward and aim it at the alien's face. Duplicate this light, move it to the left side, rotate it again, and press S to scale it up a bit for softer lighting. Select the first light, duplicate it again, place it behind the character, press Alt-R to clear its rotation, then press RX-90 and rotate it back toward the character. And there we go. Clean materials, clear eyes, shiny teeth, and a solid lighting setup. Your stylized alien is officially camera ready. That's it. Our character is ready. If you like this, please like and subscribe. It helps me make more tutorials. Tell me in the comments what I should model next. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, happy blending.